Most beginner portrait photographers believe that more gear or better gear will help you achieve better portraits. I'll be honest, I used to believe this too, until I realized that creating a great portrait relies on something that you can't really get with gear. Creating a great portrait relies on two key things. Hi, my name is Larry. I'm a professional portrait photographer. What actually makes a portrait powerful isn't sharpness or bokeh or even the amount of megapixels. It's about two key things: emotion and connection. The moment during a portrait session where all of someone's inhibitions go, where they're not tense anymore, where you've established a genuine connection, is when you can actually get into the flow state and create a truly powerful image. This moment, this period of time during the session is where the magic truly happens. When you can establish a connection with another person on the other side of the lens and see them for who they truly are, that's when you're able to create beautiful, artistic, stunning portraiture. And believe me, I've been there. As a beginner photographer, when you start photographing people who aren't your relatives or your friends, it can be scary and intimidating. You're trying to appear confident. You're trying to remember all of your camera settings. You're trying to make sure that your camera's set up in a way where you know you can get a quality image. You're also trying to remember poses or prompts and trying to remember all of those things while you're still new and learning and trying to be this person. These things can put you in a state where sometimes you forget to establish a connection with the person. Or you're the opposite, where you establish too much of a connection with the person to where your camera settings mess up or you forget poses or prompts. All of these things need to mesh together in order for you to create a beautiful portrait experience. So I'm not just gonna leave you high and dry. I do have a few tips to help you through this stage. The first one being, before I ever even lift up the camera to take a photo, I'm having a conversation with the person or the people across from me. I don't even lift the camera. The first step in creating a beautiful portrait session is getting to know the people that you're about to capture. You need to know more than their names. Although knowing names does help. I'm often contracted as a portrait photographer through platforms like Shoot or Snapper, and during these scenarios, I'm just a hired photographer. But I make it my mission to establish a genuine connection with everyone who's in front of my lens. When there's a family, I want to know everybody's name. I want to know how old the kids are. I want to know the family dynamic. I want to know if they've been to the location or not. I want to get to know them as people as much as I can in the short amount of time that we have together so that they feel like they can trust me and completely be themselves. Doing this also helps put them at ease. Now, it's not just, oh, there's some random guy taking pictures of us, but I also share a few things about myself: my name, where I come from, how long I've been a photographer, what I love to shoot. All of these things usually come up in conversation whenever you're having that initial conversation with people so that everyone feels comfortable during the session. The second tip is I'm looking for those micro moments, the things that happen in between location movement or poses or prompts. You see, a lot of photographers focus only on poses or prompts. You're giving your client complete direction. And while that's helpful because a lot of people don't exactly know what to do whenever they're in front of a camera, the moments that happen in between are usually some of my favorite shots. If I'm giving a prompt, yes, I want them to enact the prompt, but once the normal action is over, I'm still snapping. I still hold my camera up. I'm still looking at them and taking a picture because I know that those in-between moments are the real ones. And those are the ones that I'm searching for. And the last tip is that I always start every session with an awkward safety shot pose. This is the standard: stand here, look at the camera, turn this way, let's get this smile. Let's do this normal thing, that the perfect photo that everyone's always looking for. We're just gonna nail that and get that out of the way so that we can relax and be ourselves and know that if all of these other ideas fail, we have this safety shot. If everything that I tell you to do feels awkward or uncomfortable, or just doesn't get what we're looking for, we know we have this safety shot. That's always the first shot of every session. Usually when I'm photographing families, kids love that we're doing this boring photo for mom and dad and grandma up front, and then we're gonna have fun. Whenever I'm photographing seniors, we're gonna do this boring standard photo for mom and dad in the yearbook, and then we'll have fun. So setting the expectation of let's just knock this out, and then we can relax and talk and be ourselves. After we knock out that first shot, everyone usually calms down a little bit. The energy goes more relaxed because people aren't as tense. They're not as heightened. They're not as anxious because we know that we've got this safety shot. Whenever you're able to shift your focus from, I need to get this picture absolutely perfect, I need to remember the poses, I need to know my camera, and you focus on connecting with people, this is when you're able to get magic portrait shots. This is when your clients can actually respond to you. This is when you can start interacting with children and getting responses from them if you shoot families. This is where the seniors really calm down and become themselves and are able to open up to you. And doing this over and over will help you build your confidence. Learning how to talk to people and be present during a photo shoot helps you become a better photographer. It helps you become a better person and a better human. And yes, it's important to learn the camera and the technical skills because that's why people hire you, but people will keep coming back or recommend you because of how you show up in the moment. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below any tips that you have for getting better portraits that are not related to camera settings. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Larry G, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, remember to do the work, believe in yourself, and most importantly, keep creating. Peace.